Hey, listen, man, what's going on? I'm back with another video, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Real quick, we just hit 10 subscribers, man. Thank y'all for everybody that's tuning in. Thank y'all for everybody that's subscribing. Everybody that's viewing these videos. To anybody that is resonating with, that you get something out of it. It touch you in a way that's motivating, that's encouraging, empowering. Please feel free to let me know. As always, every video I leave my Instagram and Twitter in the description after I post my videos. Feel free to reach out and let me know if anything's doing anything for you, if it's pushing you in the right direction, if it pushes you to motivate yourself and be better the next day, and just be a better person in general, because that's all these videos are really about. Not only to just help y'all be better each and every day, but to help me be better as well. I want to see my own progression through my journey, and these videos are a living proof of all of that for me. So it's definitely motivating for me as well to just continue doing what I'm doing, push past my own boundaries, be encouraged, stay fearless, stay motivated, and help the next person do the same thing I'm doing. You just grow out of their comfort zone and be glad in it, be glad in being uncomfortable. Like, just push through the adversity, push through the uncomfortability of what you're doing. So that's the main reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. Like I said, feel free to let me know if anything resonates with you or you get something out of it, please. Also, for anybody that's subscribed to my YouTube channel, anything that I post, if it touches you, or somebody that can use any good words of affirmation or confirmation just to get them on the right path, and in a space that is healthy and motivates them to get their life back on track, man, feel free to share it with them. Like, you never know who could really use it. Share it if it feels good, if it motivates you and empowers you and encourages you, man. Feel free to pass that on to your friends or your family, anybody. Like, you never know who this can help. So I want to encourage y'all to do that as well. But thank y'all for everything, man. I hope y'all had a great week, man. My week has been really wonderful. I can't complain about it at all. And like always, today is Food for Thought Friday, man. And let's get into it. But yeah, so this week I really was just thinking about something that's important that we really don't talk about, man. Like, I was really just thinking about when I started getting into what I wanted to do for Food for Thought Friday. I was thinking about why, as a community or society, like, why do we have such a broke mentality, and we want to appear to look rich, or we want to be rich, but we have a broke mentality of like trying to get rich. And what I mean by that is, I know specifically for a lot of us who have not been exposed to the upper class mentality or the upper class way of thinking. We assume just getting rich is just getting money and then go buying clothes and shoes, and like, we got to stop doing that. And I know a lot of people may get offended by that, but I mean, I'm definitely sincerely unapologetic about what I'm doing, like, because I feel like we just need to get out of that. If you really want to be wealthy and you really want to get to a place where you can afford all those things, we got to stop feeling like we got to show everybody what we got, instead of just letting it speak for itself when we get it. Like, we ain't got to go out here and earn money to go buy Gucci and Fendi and Prada. Like, all of that stuff, that's a broke mentality. Wealthy people don't think about trying to go get all that stuff just to post it on the gram or post it for people. Like, it's cool if you go get it for you and you happen to post pictures, but it's a lot of people out here really going to get cop jewelry and cars, and just buying a whole bunch of liabilities for no reason, to impress people that don't know the first thing about them and don't got no real security about their own identities. Like, we gotta cut that out. Like, if we want to be rich, we gotta reinvest in what's important, which is us. Like, what you're passionate about, what you're good at, and not just have one income of it, man. We gotta really, like, just get out of the purpose of having a crab in a bucket mentality and not wanting to see the next person up, not wanting to see anybody else shine before us. Like, everybody has their time. Everybody has their their moments where they're gonna blossom, and everybody has their moments where they're gonna bloom. So is no reason why we can't all shine, or why we can't have our own outcome and our own, you know, success in our own way. And success is a very subjective thing. Like, that's why it's important to make your goals and what you really want to do. Everybody not gonna dream the same. Everybody's dreams ain't as big as others. So I mean, if you have dreams and you have goals and you're accomplishing your goals and you're crushing them, to me that's success. Like, learning to deal with a failure and turn it into something that's positive is a success at the end of the day, because the more that you fail, the more that you learn. The more that you learn, the more that you grow. And the more that you grow, the more you're going to succeed, because you learn different avenues and ways of thinking about different things in various perspectives. So we definitely got to stop wanting to go buy everything that's materialistic, but we don't want to buy everything that's going to help us, you know, gain the right knowledge to succeed and actually be rich, man. Stop going out here and going to work for a check and then going to go to the club and go to concerts. Like, these people are already rich, man. Why you keep feeding into them? Go make yourself rich. Go invest in your business that you've been putting off for 6 months. Go invest in, you know, your nails that you've been putting off. Go invest in your hair business and, you know, your barber business. Go get your barber's license. You had a dream of cutting hair. You know, you've been nice with the clippers. Like, go get certified for this stuff, man. Like, take your passion seriously. Stop always looking at it as if we gotta go look good to do our, man. Go grind, man. I don't care if you wear white tee, black tee every day of the week and you out here getting to your money to stack it up and reinvest it into something that makes passive income. The goal is to make money while you're not working. If we all keep making money while we're working, we are losing. If you add up what you're really netting and profiting, you're making pennies on the dollar, man. It ain't nothing valuable about it. So we just really got to stop having this crab in the bucket mentality, man. Stop going out here trying to impress all these people and start impressing yourself by seeing the progression that you have, making these moves and building your business and building your dreams from the ground up, man. Start actually going out here to get it. Stop being out here expecting to get rich just by trying to appear rich, man. Ain't no rich person ever got rich by looking rich. That comes after you actually gain that money and those finances, understand how money works, man. Nobody just go out here and blow money all day and appear to just, you know, make it. That don't work like that. There's no point, man. I mean, it's, to some extent you have to fake it till you make it, yeah, but we take that way overboard, like way for granted. It's the difference between faking it till you make it, knowing you put in the work, and faking it till you make it just to make it seem like you really out here doing something you ain't. So it's time out for that, man. And for anybody that feel offended by what I'm saying, like I said, I'm unapologetic about what I'm saying. It's to motivate you. It's not to make you feel bad. It's not to make you feel like I'm slapping you in the face. Like, because at some point I'm talking to me, like, not necessarily material things, but, you know, procrastinating, not really putting my ends and my, you know, my little financial ends into everything that I was doing. So it's personal, as well as like trying to get y'all the game for certain stuff that I had to realize. Like, we got to be willing to critique and analyze yourself, bro. Stop being so afraid to really get on your own case and really hold yourself accountable about what we doing. There's nothing wrong with making sure that you're elevating. And to anybody that has, you know, homeboys out there that's doing different things, man, stop acting like you can't pay that man for information that he got, man. Like, if your homeboy got information and he have emotion, yeah, he can put you on, but you can also look out for him with what he put you on with. You ain't got to expect it for free, man. We got to get out of that mentality of that's another part of the mentality of having a broke mentality. Like, we want to be rich, but we have a broke mentality. People work hard to get the information and the knowledge that they got. So all these millionaires and billionaires, when they giving all these classes, man, and they giving these courses to stuff about what they learned and how to give you the tips and tidbits, the things that they're doing and things that are working for them. Yeah, they can tell you about the stuff, but, like, be honest. If you don't pay for nothing, man, you're not gonna really cherish it. You're not gonna work. You're not gonna hold it near and dear to your heart, man. The game gonna go one ear out the other, and they wasting their breath. Why they gonna waste their breath trying to help you, and you ain't even seriously invested in what you say you invested in? Pay these people, man, because when you put your money behind stuff, you care about it. When it's something valuable to you and you put money into it, you're going to want to make sure that it goes the way it's supposed to go. You're going to nurture it the way that it's supposed to be nurtured. So we got to get out of this crab in a bucket mentality, like people owe us something, man. Don't nobody owe nobody nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing but some love and some kindness, man. And that ain't got nothing to do with putting you on to anything that has to do with financial literacy and everything else, man. You responsible for what you end up coming in coming out of life with. After a certain extent, man, all of that stuff goes down the drain. What happened to you before, what you going through now, all that stuff don't matter. You responsible for what you going through. You responsible for, you know, how you react to it. Nothing, if it don't kill you, you got a chance to live from it and grow from it. That's how I see it. So we just got to change our perspective, man. Stop always acting like you got to be a handout. It don't. That's just all it is. And the sooner we realize that, man, the better off we'll be. But I just had to get it off my chest, man, because like, even from a personal perspective, I feel like I wish I knew this information earlier. And for me, I want to get it out to as many people. And even though it may have been said, you know, time and time again, you know, the right things come from different voices all the time. So my voice might resonate with somebody better than the last person or the next person's will. Somebody might love listening to me more than they might listen to somebody that's already famous. We got to get used to it, man. Don't feel bad if you ain't get the information the first time. They might not have, you know, their voice might not have intrigued you the way mine do it. You know, my vibe might not rub off on you the right way like somebody else's. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, anybody that's giving positive game and giving positive notes and dropping jewels, somebody gonna, you know, pay attention, and somebody gonna, you know, take heed to it. So anybody out there that's you know they got a gift with their voice and know they have a way with words and encouraging people, inspiring people to do the right stuff, and you ain't got to be perfect yourself. You just got to be a part. You got to be willing to change and take part in the journey. And that was the biggest thing for me. I was willing to say, I'm tired of living my life the way I'm living, and I'm going to take a stand for what I'm doing. Like, I don't care what nobody else think. I'm going to do these for me and me personally, and what I know I really have a heart for. And, you know, just wanting somebody to get a general understanding of, you know, people actually have a genuine heart for others and wanting to encourage them and empower them. And this is the easiest way for me to be able to reach across a platform online. Like, nowadays, it's easy to reach across a platform online. Pretty much everybody got cell phones. Everybody uses YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, you know, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of these different platforms people use. So it's easy to get your voice across. But, man, stop being afraid to invest in your future. Definitely invest in your future, man. Stop being afraid to go out here and you know, jump off the bridge, man. Definitely. That's the best way I can tell you. Jump off the bridge, literally. Because if you don't, what's the worst that's gonna happen? If you stay right where you at right now, what's the worst that's gonna happen? You still gonna be there. If you take a leap of faith and fall on your face, what's the worst that's gonna happen? At least you know you tried something different. Now you go back to square one, being where you was just at. Try a different avenue. Jump somewhere else. Alternate your jump, man. Put a bungee cord on, but you definitely got to try something different. Try everything at all angles until it run dry, until you run into the ground. That's all it is. Just try everything you can, man. But we definitely got to stop going out here trying to appear like we rich, trying to appear like we got something we don't, and just start investing in stuff we want to have, man. All that stuff come down the line. Like, just grind. Put your head down to grind, man. We ain't got to be doing all that extra stuff. You ain't got to be doing a whole bunch of other stuff, man. It is what it is. Like, at the end of the day, everybody had to start at step one. Nobody started above step one, man. Nobody. Even if it was handed to you, you still had to start at step one, because somebody had to teach you the basics of what you knew or what you needed to know. Even if you got the keys to something that was already established, it can go down the drain if you don't know what you're doing. So I say that to say, man, y'all stay encouraged, man. You know, stay grateful where you at. Stay grateful for your journey. Everything gonna get greater later, man, for sure. Like, you just gotta stay down and witness it. Like, pray for it, believe in it, and once you pray for it, don't worry about it. Like, you shouldn't worry about nothing that you pray for, that you believe in. Don't worry about how it's gonna happen. Just take the first step and get uncomfortable in the process. Like, just do something that's uncomfortable for you, that you know you should be doing, and from there, everything else will start to open up for you. It'll start to feel enjoyable, because you kind of have that sense of relief and happiness that you did something that was uncomfortable for you, and it'll push you to do even greater uncomfortable things. It'll push you to even greater heights. So that's what I had to say today, man. I got that off my chest, but I really just want to see everybody that I have a chance to, you know, a chance to hear this, a chance to, you know, hear my voice and hear what I had to say, just, man, just take it and run with it. Because that's something I definitely had to learn, you know, at some point. And once I really understood it and really started getting tired of where I was at in life, I started running with it. Like, I wasn't going to look back. And I want people, you know, that may hear this now, may hear this in the next few weeks or months, anybody that shares this to somebody, if you hearing my voice, man, take heed to it and run with it. Like, take it. They tell you all the time, when you get something good, man, and it's there in your hands, take it and run with it. Don't let it go. Don't look back. Don't look back at all. We ain't looking in no rear views. We only looking through the front windshield, man. We on go the whole time. We gotta stop. We gotta stop looking back at what was, what could have been. We ain't doing no woulda and coulda, man. Ain't no time traveling. Ain't no going back in no past. So it is what it is. Let it go. Keep pushing. I still believe in everything. Pretty much happens for a reason. So if it got let go, then it's a bigger and better opportunity for you down the road. Just keep pushing. And a lot of times, when you start going through stuff, like you're really closer than what you think. Just if you keep that mentality, you're always closer than what you think, it'll force you to keep pushing. And the more that you keep pushing, the closer that you'll get to where you really want to be. Just always think you're never as far away as you think. As long as you think you're never as far away as you want, as your mind thinks, you tell yourself you're closer than you think, you're gonna push and you're gonna push and you're gonna push until you get there. And you get 90% of the time, almost 100% of the time, I can guarantee, when you push towards a goal and you have that mentality of, I'm gonna keep going, and the more that I go, the closer I am. You keep telling yourself you closer than what you think. Almost 100% of the time, when you actually get there, you always get further ahead than what you thought you was gonna get from your initial goal. Always, because you actually putting in more work. Just saying, I'm closer than what I think. So now you're going harder because you're closer than what you think. And now you're going harder and you're going harder. And the more that you keep doing that, you're always going to surpass that goal with flying colors. And that's the goal. That's success. Telling yourself you closer than what you think, and then just doubling down on everything and not giving up. So I definitely want to, you know, just leave y'all with that, man. And, you know, take your future seriously. But you got to start with today to take your future seriously. Start today to change your tomorrow. So that's some words to live by, man. Like I said, I'm going to try to do these Food for Thought Fridays every week, man. It's something I really enjoy doing. Just, you know, coming up with different topics and different things that can be conversed. I really hope to hear from y'all. Start commenting in my YouTube channel, in my DMs on Twitter, my DMs on Instagram. Both of my information will be posted in the description once I post the video. Like I said, man, I hope everybody had a great Friday, man. And I look forward to hearing from y'all again. Y'all stay safe, man, and tune in for the next one.